So guys, like I mentioned before that today we are going to focus on would rather, had better, should and also ought to.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning everyone. So how are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing great. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So today we are not going to focus on four main skills which are writing, listening, speaking and also reading, but we are going to focus on grammar or language awareness, the one that you guys most anticipated with. For today is wait, before I let you guys know, can you guys guess what is our topic for today? What? I can hear you dear. Louder please. That's correct. Today we are going to learn about modal verbs. Modal verbs. Basically on how to use would rather, had better, should and also ought to. So, 1 point for all of you guys. Before we start the lesson, I want you guys to bring your student book Verbs plus 4 with you. But how are you gonna do that? Because you are currently watching my video. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You just have to pause this video. Pause this video for a while, not forever, okay? Because I will be waiting for you. Please come back. So when you guys ready, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3 and please run quickly as much as you can and come back to play my video, okay? I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, run!
So everyone have got your textbook right. So first thing first, I want you guys to open your Verbs plus 4 and then please refer to page 41. Page 41, focus on grammar part. So guys, like I mentioned before that today we are going to focus on would rather, had better, should and also ought to. So let's start our lesson with would rather. Would rather, okay. Would rather we use to say that one person would prefer another or other to something, okay. Prefer another or other to something, okay. It was followed by the bare infinitive without to, and then after that it was followed by then. Okay, negative form of I rather is I would rather not. I would rather not. Not mean negative, okay. Short form of I would rather is I apostrophe D rather, and also you apostrophe D rather, and etc. Okay, instead of you use the full sentence of would, you just use D. And the example of sentence is I rather have coffee than tea. That means that I prefer coffee more than tea, and then I rather have breakfast. So now let's proceed with had better, okay? Had better used to give strong advice. Basically, had better is stronger than should and also ought to. It was for express threat and also warning. The negative form of had better is had better not. You just need to add not, okay, to become a negative form of had better. Short form of had better is like I better, you better. Basically, you just put I subject and then apostrophe D better, okay. Had better, I had better, I better. Okay, the example of sentences for had better is you better ask a doctor about it, and also you better not to lie me again. Like I mentioned here, had better is to express threat and also warning. Why? Because the idea that something bad will happen if you don't do what I say. This is why had better can also be used to make threat and also give somewhat a warning. Basically an urgent advice. Okay? It is why you give where if the advice is not followed, something bad could happen. For example, for the sentence, you better ask a doctor about it, okay? You better not to lie again, okay? for first sentence, you better ask a doctor about it. That's mean you need to ask your doctor as soon as possible, because if you late, something bad might have happened to you. Understand? Okay. Now let's focus on should and also ought to. What is the differences between should and ought to? Okay, first thing first, between should and ought to, should is commonly used than ought to. Okay, please keep in your mind that should is commonly used than ought to. Okay, for should was used in both spoken and also written language, but different for ought to, because ought to just more used in written language rather than spoken. Should to express a subjective opinion, while ought to is to express an objective view. Should to express the personal view of the speaker, which is what I think is best for you to do. Why ought to is to express the accepted view in the society, objective view. Basically, what is necessary and cannot be avoided. For example, just like laws, duty, and also regulation. And the most important thing between should and ought to is should can be replaced with ought to. Should can be replaced with ought to. Okay? Okay, the use of should and ought to, just like I mentioned before, that should can be replaced with ought to. So for the first use is to ask or give advice. The example of sentence is you shouldn't eat so much sugar. Okay, here shouldn't, you can replace it with ought to. You ought to eat so much sugar. You ought to eat so much sugar. Second, to express an opinion. To express an opinion. She should be more careful when she drives. She should be more careful when she drives. Or she ought to be more careful when she drives. She ought to be more careful when she drives. Third one is to make a suggestion. To make a suggestion. You should go to that new restaurant. It's fantastic, okay? You should go to that new restaurant. It's fantastic. Or you ought to go to that new restaurant. It's fantastic. It's a suggestion for you to go to that restaurant because it's fantastic. The last one is to express my obligation. To express my obligation. You should go to work on time. You should go to work on time. Or you ought to go to work on time. You ought go to work on time. So class, when you want to give advice to someone, you can use either one between should and also ought to. Okay, between should and also ought to, because it's good enough for you to give advice with just should and also ought to, but different from had better, because a had better mean you want to give an urgently advice for someone. An urgently advice for someone. For example, this sentence, these three sentences here, you should study your notebook tonight, you ought to study your notebook tonight, and you had better to study your notebook tonight. For the first two sentences, it's just a normal advice which should and also ought to study your notebook tonight, which is you just giving advice to someone to study their notebook tonight. But when you use you had better to study your notebook tonight, it means you could fail or you might likely fail if you don't study tonight. Okay class, understand? So please keep in mind, when you want to give a normal advice, it's good enough for you to just use should and also ought to instead of had better. Okay?
One more thing, just for your friend, when you want to ask a question, we don't really use ought to and have better because it's not very common. Furthermore, ought to and have better sound a little bit awkward and not many people use it in everyday standard English. So when you want to ask a question, you should only be using should. For example, when you want to ask question, should we go shopping? You answer with yes, we should, or no, we should not. So you're wondering, well, can I ask ought we go shopping? Well, technically, grammatically, you know it's correct and fine, but really people do not speak like that anymore in standard modern English.
So class, that's all for today. I hope that everyone will get benefit from this video lesson. Don't forget to do your exercise and some Before we end the lesson, to check your understanding about the topic, I want you guys to answer this simple exercise. Copy the question in your exercise book and then rewrite the sentence. You can also refer to your Verbs class 4, page 41, okay? And after you finish doing it, make sure to send the answer to me via WhatsApp. One more thing, I want you guys to answer this quiz via Google Form through this provided link. Good luck! So class, that's all for today. I hope that everyone will get benefit from this video lesson. Don't forget to do your exercise and submit to me as soon as possible. And I also want to remind all of you to always stay at home, Whenever you go out, don't forget to wear your face mask. Don't forget to wear your face mask and also bring your hand sanitizer with you. I know that we all can do this to fight this coronavirus, okay? Please follow SOP. Please follow SOP. Always follow SOP. And last but not least, thank you for your cooperation. Till we meet again, and thank you.
So that's all for today. Thank you.